everybody, how are you all doing today? Oh my gosh, finally I'm posting a video after like a week. I was sick for the past few days and it was horrible. I have spent the past few days in this bed not moving in my pajamas. I don't even remember the last time I put on a pair of jeans. I have spent the past few days with a box of tissues right next to my head watching New Girl morning till night. And deciding to begin New Girl was the worst decision of my life because I no longer have a life. It was also one of the best decisions of my life because I now have met Nick Miller, and Nick Miller is my husband. But anyway, that is so off topic and I need to stop talking about New Girl because it has taken over my life, and I have a video to film today and it is such a good video, one of my favorite types of videos to film. I have something to show you guys. Oh my gosh, it's a bag. What's inside of the bag? Books. Who would have guessed? Today we are going to be filming a book haul, the best type of video because it means that I have lots of new and awesome books because I totally need more of them. I was given a $40 gift card for Christmas to the bookstore, and with that I was able to get 5 books. I kind of bought these really randomly. I didn't have that much time in the bookstore. Usually I will spend a really long time in the bookstore picking out books because I like overanalyze every book purchase that I make. I didn't have time to really think about it. I just picked ones that looked awesome and I put them in my cart, and I'm proud of myself. The first book that I got is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. People just are always raving about this book, and it is one that I've wanted to get for a while. This is a dystopian novel, and in this book there was a disease that killed most of America's children. However, our main character Ruby is one of these survivors. But Ruby and the other kids that managed to survive this disease are left instead with these crazy new abilities, and the adults around them are very afraid of these abilities, so they put all of these kids in rehabilitation camps. And so Ruby and all of these other young adults band together to try to run away and keep themselves safe from the government that is hunting them down. I cannot tell you how much I have heard people raving about this book. It's supposed to be really, really good, really fast-paced and addictive. And I have a feeling that this might be the perfect book for me to pick up if I happen to find myself falling into a reading slump. Next I have Princess of Thorns by Stacey J. This is kind of a different take on Sleeping Beauty, and that is pretty much why I picked this book up, because Sleeping Beauty was my favorite Disney movie when I was little. I loved Sleeping Beauty, but I've never actually read a retelling or a book based off of Sleeping Beauty. It follows a girl named Aurora, and Aurora's mother sacrificed her life so that Aurora could be given magical powers. However, the price for Aurora's magic is that she will never know or experience true love. It also follows a prince named Nicholas, and Nicholas has to convince a princess to marry him before his 18th birthday, or else he will meet a terrible fate. So that right there just sounds like a recipe for disaster. I love fairy tale retellings, I love Sleeping Beauty, so I really want to give this one a try. And next we have Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson. This book has always caught my eye at the bookstore, but I've never picked it up. But this time I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm so excited. It is about a girl named Rory who moves to London in order to go to this boarding school. However, at the same time that she moves there are a ton of brutal murders which are mimicking Jack the Ripper's killing spree. Not very good timing. But anyway, Rory sees a man who she thinks is the killer. However, only Rory is able to see this man. And to top it all off, Rory has now become the killer's next victim. And to top all of that off, Rory discovers that she has these crazy abilities. So now Rory has become the only person who stands a chance at defeating this killer. So basically that just sounds awesome. And Cassandra Clare, right on the cover right here, wrote a very nice blurb for this book. She said, a gorgeously written, chilling, atmospheric thriller. Oh, and Holly Black wrote a blurb for this book. She said, this book made me want to give up everything, move to London, and fight ghosts. I love ghost books, I love thrillers, I love Jack the Ripper. Well, I don't love Jack the Ripper, but you know what I mean. I'm so happy that I finally decided to buy this book. I don't know why I was holding back before, but finally I got it. Next we have Eve by Anna Carey, and I actually don't remember buying this book. This was definitely a very spontaneous purchase for me. I feel like that's a good way to go about buying books, because sometimes you spend way too much time over analyzing what books to buy and then you miss out on some really great hidden gems. I believe that it is a historical fiction slash fantasy, and it follows a girl named Eve who goes to this boarding school. However, after a deadly virus has wiped out most of the Earth's population, Eve then has no choice but to flee her boarding school to find safety. However, this is actually the first time that she has ever left her school. Prior to this virus killing everyone, this boarding school was actually keeping her and 200 other girls within the perimeter of the school, and they were not allowed to leave. All these girls were told was that they would be promised a bright future in America once they graduated. However, the night before graduation, Eve actually discovered the real reason why they were being kept at this school. I don't know what that reason is, so I can't tell you guys, but we're all gonna have to find out what that reason is. I am very intrigued. She ends up meeting this rebel named Caleb, and Caleb is very handsome and mysterious, and of course Eve and Caleb team up together to escape and keep themselves safe from these soldiers that are hunting them down, and they must somehow discover what is going on in the world, what is happening to Earth. So that was a very messy plot description, but that is literally what the back of this book says. This book sounds like one big hot mess. There's a lot going on in this book. I will definitely let you guys know what I think of it and if it's actually as crazy as it sounds. Alright, I unintentionally saved the best book for last. I have been wanting to read this book for over a year, and don't ask me why I haven't bought it. And I only just bought it now because I don't know. I don't understand my life decisions. And it is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. Oh my gosh, we have 2 Alexandra Bracken books today. I just realized that. Duh. Okay. I've been really excited to read Passenger because I have heard so many great things about it. I'm not actually super clear on all the details of this plot, but the basic idea that I have gathered is that it follows a girl named Etta and a boy named Nicholas, and Etta is transported back in time onto this ship where she meets Nicholas. In this book, there's a family called the Ironwood family, which Nicholas has worked for, and the Ironwood family believes that Etta is the only person that can retrieve this special object they have been looking for. By bringing Etta to the Ironwood family, Nicholas is being rewarded. Nicholas and Etta embark on this crazy journey across time and different continents. Overall, it just seems like such an exciting read. It sounds like one big crazy journey that I am so excited to begin. Definitely keep your eyes out for a review because I do plan on reviewing this one as soon as I get to reading it. And those are all of the books that I'm going to be hauling today. So it's only 5 books, so not a very big haul, but I always like to show you guys the books that I buy at the bookstore when I do manage to get a little splurge in. I don't know which one I should read first, so if you guys could let me know in the comments below which book you think I should read first out of the ones that I talked about today, I would greatly appreciate that. And I also think it would be really fun to see which book the majority of you guys seem to like the most off of what I said about them. Okay, I'm going to wrap up today's video, and no, I am not going to go straight to watching New Girl again, no. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I hope that you'll go and have yourselves a fabulous day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!